Okay, so I think the first thing that comes to mind was the moment I realized just how lucky we are to exist as individuals. Yeah, that was just mind blowing. In fact, I still can't wrap my head around the fact that yeah, it's like nothing had to be here, but then something was created, certain things happened, and the things that happened led to certain people being here. Those people did specific things, which led to certain people being born. Those people did certain things that led to other people being born. Fast forward 300,000 years into the future, and we are born. And it's amazing because I think if there was anything different at any part of that chain, we wouldn't have been here. Not as individuals. It would have been someone else. It would have been another sperm and egg combination. So yeah, when I realized that, yeah, that blew my mind. It continues to blow my mind.
How did you even have this thought?
How did I have the thought? Well, I think the first time I had the thought was thinking about something that my grandmother did before my mum was born. And I just kind of yeah this okay this crazy story but okay right so I'm of Jamaican descent. So my grandmother and her then husband first came over. This was in the I think the 50s, I think 50s or 60s, um, maybe 60s actually. So then okay, so they came from Jamaica. They planned to um, settle in one of the bigger cities in the north. I'm not sure why they chose north over south, but north. So I don't know, maybe Manchester or Liverpool or one of the bigger cities. Because my grandmother's then husband didn't want to ask for directions. They got on the wrong train. They ended up in Yorkshire, which was a completely different place to where they wanted to go. He must have acted like that was the plan the whole time because of his ego or whatever. And so because they chose Yorkshire, my mum then joined them, and that's how my mum met my dad. So I was like, okay, well, if he wasn't so, I don't know, silly, for want of a better word, I wouldn't have been born. I wouldn't have been born. So then that made me realize that it doesn't even just apply to those bigger life moments. I think that applies to small things as well, like eating a certain food or making a certain move or having a certain thought. If anything was different before the moment of conception, I think it would have been another sperm and egg that that met.
Okay, that story is hilarious. Um, it is, now that I was listening to you talk about your miracle moment or your miracle thoughts, and this story really illuminates how you got to that point because they were not supposed to be in Yorkshire
Nope,
at
they
all,
certainly
in any
weren't.
way,
They
shape, or
certainly weren't.
form. And so, because of that, everything shifted and changed. And here you are. And it's like that stroke of luck or stroke of fate that nobody knows how a certain choice is going to change entire worlds. And
Exactly.
that is
Exactly.
exactly what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So thank God people do have egos. Like that does having an ego isn't that bad a thing all the time. It can lead, and I suppose if anything, that led me to a realization that something bad isn't necessarily bad if something really good comes from it. So I did sort of see the world in a sort of like black and white way previously. Like, yeah, if you either did good or either did bad. I then came to realize that you can appreciate everything because even those bad things could lead to good outcomes. So